Hare Krishna. Hello friends, how are you all doing? I hope you all are doing well. This is Chaitendra, I am preacher of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. And let's start from verse number 39 to 45 of chapter 1st of Srimad Bhagavad Gita with a realistic example. Here Arjuna was too much in sorrow. Arjuna stated, why would I kill my own people? Why kingsmen? Why would I have to kill? Why I am here? निमृतानि विपरीतानि, निमृतानि विपरीतानि, why I am here? मुझे मतलब ऐसा मैं लोगों को मारने के लिए यहाँ पे क्यों, इस सिचुएशन में क्यों? Why I am here in this situation? कुलक्षणे प्रणश्यति कुल धर्म सनातना धर्म नष्ट कुलः कृतम अधर्मो भवत्युत भवत्युत. Here Lord Krishna here asked to Lord Krishna, कुल क्षण प्रणश्यति कुल धर्म सनातना, कुल धर्म वही सनातन है, धर्म नष्ट कुलः, जो धर्म नष्ट हो गया तो कुल का नाश हो जाएगा. कृतम अधर्मो भव व्यत्युत, with the destruction of the dynasty the eternal family tradition is also vanished. The eternal family tradition is vanished, and thus the rest of the family become involved in the irreligious practices. The rest of the family becomes involved in the irreligious practices. The system of the Varnasrama institution, there are many principles of the religious tradition to help the member of the family grow properly and attain the spiritual values. This society, by this society we can learn many things. We can learn how to develop, how to grow. And the elder members are responsible for such a purifying the process in the family. Elder people in the society are responsible for the purification of the family. But the elder people who are actually moving on the path of the adharma, these people are only responsible for the adharma in the family or the destruction of the family. If my mother-in-law, my father-in-law and my brother-in-law and my wife and my brother, these all are characterless, then my entire family will definitely become destroyed. Such a family tradition of the purify may stop, and remaining younger family members may develop irreligious habit and thereby lose their chance for the spiritual salvation. Therefore, no purpose should be elder member of the family be slain. Arjuna here stated, no purpose to slay the elderly member of the family to be slain. Why would I have to slay my elder people? But the elder people who are actually dushta vyakti, dushta karma, the people who are, however these people are elder or younger, it doesn't matter. We have to kill, we have to slay, we have to punish this kind of particular people, because these people are associated with adharma or irreligious practices or evil practices. So we just have to destroy the particular people. We don't have to care. Despite of these people are elder and younger, doesn't matter for all of us. We just have to kill the particular people, because these people are associated with adharma. Whenever we are trying to raise our voice against our elder people, we don't have to think these people are elder and younger. That particular person, whoever would be, whether that particular person is a mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law, mother, father, wife, anybody's, we have to raise against this. We have to raise our voice against these all people, because these all people are associated with adharma. So we just have to think about these all things, because we just have to think what kind of our relation with Lord Krishna, and Lord Krishna will definitely direct to all of us. When we think when we think Lord Krishna is there, He is a witness of each and every of our karma. At that time we have to raise our voice against all the elder people. Otherwise, all the elder people will consider themselves as a paramount and think that they will definitely purifying the entire clan, entire family, rather than purifying entire clan or the family. Lord Krishna further means here Arjuna further stated to Lord Krishna, adharmani bhi bhava krishna pradushyanti kulastriyah striyu drushtaya vasani jayate varna sankaraha. Here, when the irreligion in the prominent in the family, or Krishna, woman of the family, become a polluted, the woman of the family member, become a polluted, and from the degradation of the womanhood, the descent of the Vishnu, comes unwanted progeny. Comes unwanted progeny, pestilence, fatal disease. Like a good population in the human society is a basic of the peace and prosperity and spiritual progression in the life. Three basic pillars which are mainly responsible for the good population in the society. First one is peace, prosperity and spiritual progression. Peace means peace, supreme peace, prosperity and spiritual progression. If the people who are actually not involved or indulge in the spiritual path and spiritual practices, that particular person will definitely not produce a good population. The Varnasrama religion's principles were so designed that good populations would prevail in the society for the general spiritual progression of the society and community. So we just have to think, if there is a peace in the society, in the prosperity in the society, economical, mental, social prosperity in the society, and there is a spiritual progression in the society, then the particular population will definitely take care of each and every living entity, and the particular population will definitely be responsible for the best nation. So these three pillars are there to give a good population of the society and good nation of the world. According to the Chanakya Pandita, women are generally not very intelligent. According to Chanakya Pandita, women are generally not very intelligent, therefore not trustworthy. So the different family tradition of the religious activities should always engage them, and thus their chastity and devotion will give a birth to a good population, population eligible for the participating in the Varnasrama system. So women are not very intelligent, so they are not trustworthy. This is stated by Pandit Chanakya. And women become free to act and mix with a man. Thus, adultery at the time of the risk of the unwanted population, irresponsible men also provoke adultery in the society, and thus unwanted children flood the human race at the risk of the war and also pestilence, fatal disease. Sakro narkayo kuladhana kulasya patanti pitaraho hova luptam pindakota kriyaha. Pindakota kriyaha. And the increase in unwanted population certainly cause a hellish life, both the family and those who destroy the family tradition, and the ancestor of such a corrupt family fall down because the performance of the offering them for food and water are entirely stopped. According to the rules and regulations of the fruitive activities, there is no need of offer the periodical food and water to the forefather of the family. Actually पिंडदान करते हैं, श्राद्ध करते हैं हम. एक्चुअली श्राद्ध शुरू होने वाला हम श्राद्ध करते हैं, उनको मतलब पिंडदान करते हैं. अगर पॉपुलेशन ही सही नहीं रहेगी नेक्स्ट जनरेशन, तो हमारे जो एंसेस्टर उनको पिंडदान कौन करेगा? वो मतलब इस कुल का भी नाश हो जाएगा, और हमारे एंसेस्टर थे, हमारे पूर्वजनों थे, प्रोजिनेटर थे, उनका भी नाश हो जाएगा. तो कुल का नाश हो जाने से ये चीज हो जाती है. Lord Krishna further stated in Bhagavatam 11 canto chapter number 5 and verse number 41, Devasi bhutani narmani pitanam na kinkaro niyam na kinkaro nayam ni na cha rajana satyavamana cha सर्ववर्तमान यह सरनाम सरनियम गतो मुकुंदम परिहंति कर्तम. Anyone who has taken a shelter of lotus feet of Mukunda, Madhava, Murari, Krishna, the giver of the liberation, giving up all kind of obligation, and also has taken to the path in the seriousness, owes neither duty nor obligation to the demigods, says, and general living entity, family members and humankind or forefather. Such obligations are automatically fulfilled by performance of the devotional services and the Supreme Personality of the Godhead Lord Krishna. If we all have taken a shelter of Lord Sri Krishna, Vasudeva, Mukunda Krishna, then we don't have any duty to perform. We don't have to satisfy to our forefather, because Lord Krishna is there. He will take care of all such things, because we have totally surrendered unto Him. दोषो रहते कुलदान वर्ण संकर कारते उस्ताद जाति धर्म कुल धर्म च सांसता. By the evil deeds of those who destroy the family tradition and thus gives rise unwanted children, all kind of community and project and family welfare activities are devastated. उत्साना कुलु धर्मान मनुष्यम जनार्दना नरके नियते वासो भवति युनु सुश्रुम अनुश्रुसम. Oh Krishna, maintainer of the people, Janardana. That's why Lord Krishna is known as Janardana, because Lord Krishna is a maintainer of the people. I have heard by disciple succession that those whose family tradition are destroyed dwell always in the hell. जिनका फैमिली नाश हो जाता है ना, जिनका कुल नाश हो जाता है, वो हमेशा नरक में रहते हैं. ऐसा मैंने सुना है. वासुदेव कृष्ण माधव मधुसूदन, ऐसा मैंने सुना है. अहो व्रत महाप्राप्त कर्तव्य व्यवस्थित वयम यद्रा जुयस्य सुख लाभेन हंतु स्वजन मूर्धता. Alas, how the strange it is that we are preparing to commit a greatly sinful act and derived by the desire to enjoy the royal happiness. We are intent on the killing of our own kinsmen. We are only together here to kill our own kinsmen. यदि माम प्रतिकार शस्त्रम प्राणय धृतराष्ट्र रणय अन्यस्त्रतम श्रेम भवते. Better for me if the son of Dhritarashtra, weapons in hand, were to kill me unarmed and also unresting on the battlefield. जब हम अपने फैमिली मेंबर के साथ लड़ते हैं ना, तो क्या क्यों अपने फैमिली को साथ मारना है, उनको क्यों नुकसान पहुंचाना है. मतलब सोचते हैं कि मैं अपने हथियार डाल देता हूँ, बस वो लोग मुझे मार दे, आई एम वेरी सेटिस्फाइड. मुझे हथियार उठाना ही नहीं, वो लोग मुझे मार दे. But this is not right thing. We have to perform our prescribed duty. It is the custom according to Kshatriya to fight the fighting principle, and that an unarmed and unwilling foe should not attack. Unarmed and unwilling foe should not attack on the people who are actually the people who don't have any weapons. However, decided that even if they attacked by the enemy in such a awkward position, he would not fight. अगर मुझे अनआर्म भी मार देना तो मुझे कोई मतलब मुझे लड़ना ही नहीं है. मैं जीता तो भी हारा तो भी हारा, मैं क्यों लड़ूं ये युद्ध, मुझे क्यों लड़ना है. हमारे फैमिली मेंबर के साथ लड़ने से पहले हम सोचते हैं हमें क्यों लड़ना है. Because we are having a material attachment, we are having a bodily relation. Because this person is my wife, this person is my mother-in-law, father-in-law, brother-in-law. Why would I have to fight these bloody people? Because they all are associated with adharma. That's why, because these all people are bloody, that's why we have to fight against these all bloody people. So we just have to understand this thing. All their symptoms are due to the soft-heartedness and resulting from his being a great devotee of the Lord. If I am true devotee of Lord Krishna, then I will never become a soft-heartedness, because soft-heartedness is not a symbol of the devotion of the Lord Krishna. This is the final words of Arjuna. Then Sanjay here spoken few words. Sanjay uvacha इव मृक्ता अर्जुना संख्य रतोप्स उपाविशत विशस्य स्पर्शस्य चा शोक संग्रीव मानस. Sanjay said, Arjuna, having thus spoken on the battlefield, the cast aside his bow and arrow and sat down on the chariot, and his mind overwhelmed with a grief. उसका मतलब अर्जुन का दुख, मतलब मन पूरा दुख से भर गया. मैं क्यों लड़ रहा हूँ, मेरे अंदर क्यों ऐसी भावना आ गई लड़ने की, मैं क्यों लड़ रहा हूँ. Why I am here to fight this warfare? Why? What is the reason behind that? Madhav Madhusudan. This is the final words of Arjuna. पहले लॉर्ड कृष्ण ने पूरा सुन लिया. This is in second chapter. Actually, we are moving toward the second chapter. In the second chapter, Lord Krishna take a mic on his hand and Lord Krishna started to speak. और जो क्रांतिकारी श्लोक लॉर्ड कृष्ण ने बोल दिया है बिफोर मोर देन 5000 ईयर्स अगो, आज भी हमारा मतलब बॉडी कांपने शरीर कांपने लगता है. हमारे जो हमारे मतलब रोंगटे खड़े हो जाते हैं. क्यों हो जाते हैं? बिकॉज लॉर्ड कृष्णा इज देयर. लॉर्ड कृष्ण ने ऐसे श्लोक बोल दिया है, लॉर्ड कृष्ण ने ऐसे मतलब प्रीच कर दिया अर्जुन को. मतलब अर्जुन पहले मतलब पूरा मतलब शौक में था, उसको अंदर एनर्जी भर दी लॉर्ड कृष्णा ने। पहले हमें अगर किसी को मोटिवेट करना है, लिसन इट वेरी केयरफुली, इफ यू रियली वांट टू मोटिवेट टू एनीबॉडी, first we have to listen that particular person. If we really want to make person bring out from the particular depression and frustration like condition, then we have to understand actual grief, actual problem of the particular person. We have to listen actual problem what the particular person has faced or has been facing. We just have to think, we just have to listen. If we are having a good listening quality, then we can be a good speaker. We can become a good orator. So we just have to think about this all things, and first we have to listen, then we have to speak whatever we can do, something whatever would be better for the particular person. So Sanjay here stated कि मतलब अर्जुन रथ पे बैठ गए और वो बोल रहे कि अब मैं युद्ध करूंगा ही नहीं, मेरे से होगा ही नहीं, मैं युद्ध क्यों करूं. This is the end of the first chapter. I hope you all can understand. If you are having any question, any doubt, then please kindly put a comment. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Radhe Radhe.